G'day punters, just another short video I hope. This one's just on another project in progress. Recently I took the landcruiser with my boss in the passenger seat and the water tank, 90 litres, and fuel tank probably 3/4 full over a weighbridge. Nothing too much in the canopy apart from what I usually carry, the 2 angles, a little bit of recovery gear, a small little 1 kVA generator and some other crap, loose crap of no real substance. The weighbridge recorded a weight of 3,400 kilos as it was. You'll know that I've installed airbags recently, and that was to try and overcome a little bit of a sag in the back when loaded. 3,400 kilos tells me that I'm a little bit overweight without too much effort. GVM on these is 3,300 kilos. So that's a maximum gross vehicle mass. Once you hook up something to your tow ball, if there's a tow ball weight of 100 kilos, that means that that'll add to your GVM, which means the vehicle could only hold 3,200 kilos as an example. So I've done a little bit of investigation about GVM upgrades to overcome the overweight issue. And another driving force was during the installation of the airbags. I noticed that there was probably a slight slag, well there was a slight sag on the left hand side of the vehicle of about 17 millimeters. I had old man Emu suspension in it and it was well outside warranty. More than likely been overloaded for quite a few years. So the investigation of the GVM upgrade or spring replacement, I even looked at the parabolic springs and ended up going back to ARB and talking about the GVM upgrade because the TGM stuff and precision engineering and all those sort of people were starting at $5,000 upwards. So after a chat to ARB, they've yesterday installed the new springs in, which will be GVM compliant for 3,950 kilos. I've got to get the shock absorbers installed next week, and with that rating GVM upgrade I need to stick a sway bar on the back as well. The front suspension with the original OME stuff that I put in is compliant with that ADR rating. It can be certified at 3,950 after the sway bar and the new shock absorbers go in. ARB Viz, the Queensland government, will charge $610 for the certification. The old springs I had in here were 8 leaf, these are 9 leaf, so an extra leaf in here. And the vehicle does sit up a little bit prouder than it was. That shouldn't make any difference as far as undercarriage clearance or unloaded clearance or anything below the axle, I suppose, except the springs are going to sit a little bit lower. The rest of the kit's going to be installed, as I mentioned, next Wednesday, so I'll give you a quick look at it then. There'll be another blue label at the front to certify that GVM upgrade. Now the importance, to me anyhow, of the GVM upgrade is if I get pulled over at a weighbridge and they put me over the weighbridge and I'm above 3,300 kilos, I've got an unroadworthy vehicle and likely they could pull me off the road. The other thing is if I'm involved in a motor vehicle accident or something like that and the insurer is aware that the vehicle's overloaded, I may not have any insurance coverage either. So that's the driving forces behind that. Now I'll do a short follow-up video to this after the shock absorbers and sway bar installed. Hooroo.